She's the true abuser in this courtroom, the attorney for Depp says while pointing at Heard and raising his voice. During a tense portion of the trial for Johnny Depp, the actor's attorney yelled out, pointed at Amber Heard, and then make a shocking declaration. This was one of the most dramatic moments in the case. Actress Amber Heard was unsuccessful in her bid to have the $50 million defamation lawsuit brought against by her ex-boyfriend Johnny Depp dismissed by a judge in Virginia.
Your Honor, he talks about how Mr. Depp had a sworn denial and that should count. We read his testimony. He claims he didn't strike her. But again, that's not
After listening to the arguments presented by Heard and Depp's attorneys, Judge Penny Azcarate decided that the civil trial can proceed as scheduled. The attorneys for Heard had contended that Depp did not prove that his career was affected to the tune of $40 million as a result of the allegations of abuse made by his ex-wife. Ben Rottenborn, the attorney for the plaintiff, told the judge that there was overwhelming and incontrovertible proof that Johnny Depp had in fact mistreated Amber Heard. The attorneys for Depp argued back that Heard cost Depp millions of dollars in revenue. Benjamin Chu argued that the court ought to reject the defendant Amber Heard's request to strike since the plaintiff Johnny Depp had shown several credible witnesses, papers, and audio recordings of Ms. Heard herself in his case-in-chief. Not just going the extra mile of establishing that Ms. Heard physically abused him, but also satisfying all of the required elements of his claim for defamation, including genuine malice. Chu continued, pointing at her
cigarettes out on someone else.
Shut up, fat.
Heard while elevating his voice and declaring, "She is the abuser in this courtroom." After the plaintiff has presented their last piece of evidence in a civil case, it is not uncommon for the defendant to seek for the case to be thrown out on the grounds that the plaintiff did not prove their allegations. On Tuesday, the defense team for actor Johnny Depp presented their closing arguments in the defamation trial he was facing. After a short break in the proceeding of the trial that is currently taking place in Fairfax, Virginia, which is currently in its 13th day, Heard is finally receiving the opportunity to give her defense. As part of Heard's legal defense, the first witness to take the stand was Dr. Dawn Hughes, a forensic psychologist who is also an expert on the topic of interpersonal violent abuse. Hughes stated during his testimony on the 13th day of the trial in Fairfax, Virginia, that the actress's accusations of being a victim of Depp's assault are compatible with what we know about intimate partner violence. According to Hughes, a licensed psychotherapist who works in New York City, love and normalcy are nearly always in these partnerships. When things have calmed down and the fighting has stopped, you're right back where you started, with the man you fell in love with. She added that it forms a trauma tie between the two of them. Heard is being sued for $50 million by Depp over allegations that she defamed him in an opinion piece that she wrote for the Washington Post in 2018, in which she referred to herself as a public figure symbolizing domestic abuse. Heard asserts that during their relationship, Depp did assault her both physically and sexually. He has refuted the charges, claiming that she is the one who engaged in violent behavior. Thanks for watching this video. That was all from our side. We hope this video was interesting from you. We would like to keep you updated on the lives of celebs and intend to bring in new videos every now and then, so please make sure you have subscribed to this channel and turn the notifications button on. We'll see you next time.